What's going on, family? How y'all doing? Alright. Chilling. You know what I'm saying? Welcome back to another episode of Melinated Consciousness. Okay. Yeah, I've been trying to keep the videos flowing a little steady. You know, keeping up with what's going on, you know, across the country, you know, in our neighborhoods, and it's still some things, you know what I'm saying, that we gotta be on point about. You know, we always got to be up to speed on those things that, you know what I'm saying, the wiles of, you know what I'm saying, of those who don't care about us. You know what I'm saying? You know, if somebody don't care nothing about you, then, you know what I'm saying, they can kind of like, well, you know, they can kind of like look to attack you, or, you know what I'm saying, come at you on any hand that they feel like you might not be aware of or on. So definitely we got to, you know what I'm saying, and even, you know, sometimes more so than others, but definitely we always, you know what I'm saying, want to make sure, you know what I'm saying, that we have, you know what I'm saying, our plans written out, you know what I'm saying, for, you know what I'm saying, if something was to kind of like, you know, have us to do certain things or make sure certain things are in place, so we can always have that to draw on, you know. So I'm gonna leave it at that and continue on with the awareness that I was about to bring. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, you know what I'm saying, we definitely are looking to, you know what I'm saying, keep striving, you know what I'm saying, always, you know, doing those things that are necessary. You know what I'm saying? You don't never want to get to the point where, you know what I'm saying, you don't feel like certain things is necessary for your survival. I mean, you know, if you're going to be a free person, you know what I'm saying, without being behind bars, you know what I'm saying, it's definitely necessary, you know what I'm saying, for your survival. And usually I don't really wanted to acknowledge, you know, this brother. I have never heard of him, you know what I'm saying, until like I saw it on the Vice show where they're saying that, you know what I'm saying, this brother Zach TV1, you know what I'm saying, R.I.P., you know what I'm saying, rest in peace. They said that this brother was, you know what I'm saying, on his game, you know what I'm saying, about, you know, bringing certain, you know, awares, you know what I'm saying, between, you know what I'm saying, the two, you know, or between gangs, you know what I'm saying, in Chi-Town. So, you know what I'm saying, this is why, you know, I like to give shots out, or have been giving shots out, you know what I'm saying, and I just, you know what I'm saying, you never know how you could, you know what I'm saying, be an impact on somebody. You know what I'm saying, we sometimes like to keep stuff under our hat, you know what I'm saying, and maybe not to some people, you know what I'm saying, I'm not making a blanket statement, you know what I'm saying, but sometimes we get to a point where we're like, oh yeah, well, you know, I mean, I know this guy, but that don't mean he's really relevant. You know what I'm saying? We got to get off that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's like even when you look at movies sometimes, you know what I'm saying? It's like all these people are just a cast. You know what I'm saying? The good people, the bad people. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, all these people are you know, they working for a check. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying, just to make light of, you know what I'm saying, we gotta have solidarity in the community, you know what I'm saying. And I'm not making light of the situation that happened to this brother, you know what I'm saying. I just kind of, you know, I kind of feel like, you know what I'm saying, I missed out, you know what I'm saying, of you know, a part of our community, you know what I'm saying. You know, so I mean, you know, part of our awareness, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I'm moving on, you know what I'm saying. But definitely, I mean, you know, in my own time, just kind of look, you know what I'm saying, maybe, you know, see some of the work that this brother did cover, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, man, so we always got to, you know what I'm saying, have our resolve is that, you know what I'm saying, we want to, you know, keep each other abreast to what's going on in the community, you know what I'm saying. That's where it happens at, you know what I'm saying. Politics, you know what I'm saying, within your community, within the district where you live at, you know what I'm saying. See what, you know what I'm saying, what's going on in the summertime, you know what I'm saying, when the kids are out of school, you know what I'm saying. Some of us, you know, we may want to be active in what's going on in our schools, you know what I'm saying. Like, man, you know, the system is so broken down, you know what I'm saying. You may need to, you know, voice your opinion, you know what I'm saying. I mean, maybe even just volunteering, you know, to be a chaperone, you know what I'm saying, or anything like that. Just your presence alone, you know what I'm saying, could, you know, even out the scales, you know what I'm saying. It's like, you know, if a person feel like this person or whatever, the community is not being supported, then they're gonna say, oh, I could take a foot. Well, man, I'm just gonna go ahead and just take a whole yard. Then they ain't doing nothing, they ain't about nothing. Then they take a yard. Then they see, oh yeah, see they ain't about nothing, I'm gonna take 2 yards, you know what I'm saying. And with them taking that 2 yards, it's like, you know what I'm saying, maybe, you know, kids are being suspended, you know what I'm saying, without even having a, you know what I'm saying, without the, you know, the parents knowing anything. Sometimes, you know, we have to be you know, conscious of that, you know what I'm saying. Because, you know, sometimes they, you know, people act like it was a line drawn in the sand, you know, we come running, but then it's too late. It's like, well, no, see, it was the 5th time that you're time with, and you be like, you know, what you mean the 5th time? Y'all never contacted me the 1st time. Well, no, see, Mr. Wright, you know, your son needs to be suspended, you know, that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, definitely, you know what I'm saying, politics within your community, you know. So, yeah, I'm moving right along, you know what I'm saying. It's just like some information that I did want to, you know what I'm saying, put out there, you know what I'm saying, for my viewers out there. A big shout out to you guys, you know what I'm saying. you know, thanks for taking time out your busy schedule, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you might be inspired, you know what I'm saying, about something that you see me, you know, doing or attempted to do, or maybe I scratched the surface of something that you may wanna, you know what I'm saying, apply to you know, something that you working on, or you know, a hobby that you have or something. So you know, definitely, you know what I'm saying, when I gotta check my videos again when I get up to a certain amount, you know what I'm saying, we gonna run the live stream, you know what I'm saying. So definitely, you know what I'm saying, tell all your family and friends, you know, that for sure, man, Melinated Consciousness, you know what I'm saying, we looking to move in, you know what I'm saying, we gonna do our thing, you know what I'm saying, we gotta, you know what I'm saying, keep our community looking good, you know what I'm saying. Like I told you, you know, the African American community is like Miss Black America, you know what I'm saying. So we definitely, you know what I'm saying, want to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, she is looking fine, you know what I'm saying, she ain't, you know what I'm saying, she ain't got no ash, you know what I'm saying, showing on her legs, nothing like that. We got lotion, you know what I'm saying, make sure you rubbing her down, you know, like that, you know what I'm saying, on that note, you know what I'm saying. So for sure, you know what I'm saying, we, you know what I'm saying, we doing the shampoo thing and all that, you know what I'm saying, the whole nine, for real. All right. So what I really wanted to talk about was another thing I wanted to talk about was how we sometimes are so quickly to get on our soapbox. And I did see a post, you know what I'm saying, from Miss Zaza Ali, you know what I'm saying. Like, I'm not telling you to follow these people or nothing like that. I'm just saying, you know, this what I kind of like, you know, get some of the information, you know, where some of my resolve comes from, you know what I'm saying. If I feel like, you know, this was something that was a wasted effort, or if it's something that we can, you know, clean up, you know, as far as, you know, moving on and you know, in making progress, you know what I'm saying. We don't, you know, we don't want to continue to beat a dead horse, you know what I'm saying. And unfortunately, we kind of like, you know, we go for that sometimes, you know what I'm saying. It's like, you know what I'm saying, we fall for the bait, you know what I'm saying. And maybe in times past, you know what I'm saying, you might have heard people saying about, well, you know not to get too emotional around, you know what I'm saying, around Caucasian people, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. They're gonna put that bait out there for you to do that. And then once you do that, you know what I'm saying, you forget all about, you know what I'm saying, critical thinking and all this kind of stuff. You just going off emotions, and then, you know, sometimes you might make a decision, you know what I'm saying, in the spur of the moment that you might, like, man, at the end of the day, you wish you hadn't have did that, you know what I'm saying, you know. So now, you know what I'm saying, you done got mad, you done took your kid out of this one school, and now the closest school is like 30 miles away, you know what I'm saying. I'm just, you know, giving an example, you know what I'm saying. So we don't want to do that, you know what I'm saying. And, you know, and also it really never, you know, it never gets us where we want to go at anyway, you know what I'm saying. It don't even, we don't even have peace of mind, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, because of, you know what I'm saying, the turn of events or what occurred after this certain issue showed his head, you know what I'm saying. So definitely we want to you know, have a you know, keep our, you know, our resolve, you know what I'm saying, on a positive, you know. And that's, you know, that's not saying that we're gonna agree, you know what I'm saying, with what's going on, but you have to make sure that you are being heard, you know what I'm saying, on, you know what I'm saying, on things that apply to you, your kids, the community, you know what I'm saying. You know, just advocating, you know what I'm saying, for your family and your friends, you know. Another thing I want to bring up, and I probably have done so in the past, but we gotta continue to put it out there, you know what I'm saying, to the youth, even to, you know what I'm saying, at this point, even to our friends, you know, they already may be grown or whatnot, but cause I mean, like, true enough, we you know, we suffer some hardships and stuff, and then, you know, once everything was desegregated, you know what I'm saying, you know, our community, you know what I'm saying, it's like, well, we're taking these people at their word, you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying that it was never any times of peace, or if you want to call it that, or, you know, we didn't have like the social media and all these different outlets like we have now, where if something happens, you know what I'm saying, it's pretty much going to be reported, or you may hear something about it from somewhere within, you know what I'm saying, 8 hours, you know what I'm saying, or even a shorter length of time within it happening, you know what I'm saying, you know. So we definitely want to be aware, you know what I'm saying, of our heritage, you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you have to, you know, become a scholar, you know, on black history, you know what I'm saying, but, you know, then again, there's some people, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, that's their expertise, you know what I'm saying, they thrive in this area, you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, you don't have to be so on, you know what I'm saying, the American dream, you know what I'm saying, is that so when, you know, something does happen, or a situation occurs, you know what I'm saying, you so confused, you know, you so discombobulated, you know, no one in the community, you know, never even attempts to communicate on that note or on that level. So it's like we're all a whole bunch of different islands, you know what I'm saying, and it's like, man, these people ain't got no unity, and they don't even talk to each other, you know what I'm saying, whatever, you know what I'm saying. You know how it could become, you know what I'm saying, between a husband and a wife, you know what I'm saying. It's like, man, you know, so and so and thus and so. You know what I'm talking about. Alright, so yeah, man, so yeah, it's like without you or us or even myself, you know what I'm saying, without us, you know what I'm saying, having that, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, black first mentality, if you would, you know what I'm saying, we always gonna, you know, you're almost automatically putting yourself into the belief system that of you know what I'm saying, white supremacy, you know what I'm saying, like you're making yourself subservient to whatever, you know what I'm saying, can come down the pipe, you know. So definitely these some of the things we want to, you know, continue to be abreast upon, you know, economically always, you know what I'm saying. That's like the next thing, you know what I'm saying, of being conscious, you know what I'm saying, is that, you know, being able to do for self, you know what I'm saying, financially, you know what I'm saying. And I'm not on all this, you know, pats on the back, you know what I'm saying, that type of thing. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about doing, you know, what you can, and then, you know what I'm saying, still having that, you know, your same mindset, not becoming so, you know what I'm saying, high and mighty and so proud and puffed up, you know, that you just kind of like just let your family just fall by the wayside, you know what I'm saying. I mean, if you want to get deep with it, we got, you know what I'm saying, within our community, we got siblings, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, that don't really like vibe all like that, you know what I'm saying. And you know, it's just that's just how it is, you know what I'm saying. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying, sometimes, you know, you might have a brother or sister, you know what I'm saying, that don't live in the same state as you, you know what I'm saying, but, you know, fortunately enough, on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, or any other, you know what I'm saying, social media outlet, we're able to connect that way, you know what I'm saying. I know I got some folks that think on a higher level that we need to, you know what I'm saying, have our own, you know, networks and things of that nature, and I feel the same way. I also feel like we should, you know, already kind of have these things in discussion, you know. I mean, even if it looks like a skeleton, you know what I'm saying. I mean, it's better than not doing nothing, you know what I'm saying. You know, you know what I'm saying. I mean, you gotta start from somewhere. I mean, you know, that's just like when you're raising your kids, you know, you're like, Daddy, I want to drive, you know, well, you know, you ain't big enough to, you know what I'm saying, sit up in the seat yet, you know what I'm saying. So then maybe you might let them, you know what I'm saying, sit on your lap and, you know, turn or something like that, you know, or, you know, whatever, you know. So you know, just you know, things on that nature. We, you know what I'm saying, I mean, like, you gotta start somewhere, you know what I'm saying. We having, you know, platforms and discussions on things, you know what I'm saying. You know, we've been doing this for a while. I still feel like we gotta take it to the next level. We gotta be able to have our voice heard at the White House on some things. We gotta be able to have our voice heard in Congress. We gotta reach out. We gotta hit hard. We gotta swing. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, like, it's some areas of as far as being an entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying, that I feel like we don't even get a chance, that, you know, that other people who, you know what I'm saying, who haven't been citizens of this country, you know, get, you know, on their first day of citizenship. So how are you gonna, you know what I'm saying, allow this kind of stuff to happen? How are you going to, you know what I'm saying, show, you know what I'm saying, loyalty, you know what I'm saying, to somebody who hasn't even, you know, done any, haven't even paid one tax yet, you know? So this is why we need to, you know what I'm saying, keep moving, you know what I'm saying, keep moving forward, and always progressing, you know what I'm saying, because sometimes there's some things that, you know, that's going on maybe in the White House, some laws that may be passed we haven't really seen the effects of as of yet, but you want to be able to, you know what I'm saying, let your voice be heard, and also on that local level to have your, you know what I'm saying, your house in order, if you would, for, you know what I'm saying, for, you know what I'm saying, for what's going to be going on, and you know, just I mean, just, you know, having that, you know, that compassion, you know what I'm saying, you know, one for another, you know what I'm saying. I mean, sometimes you just gotta just reach out, you know what I'm saying, and you know, build that relationship with that neighbor, you know what I'm saying. Y'all, you know, usually, you know, doing something outside around the same time or whatever it may be, you know what I'm saying. You know, we got to stay on code, you know what I'm saying, and you know, that's pretty much, you know, what I wanted to say. Not everything, but, you know, we got to start somewhere, you know. Maybe our the great thinkers in our community, you know what I'm saying, will be able to, you know, touch on some things, you know what I'm saying, besides, you know what I'm saying, what people do in, you know what I'm saying, in this part of the country, or that kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying. I mean, that right there, we should be past that, you know what I'm saying. You know, for real, you know what I'm saying. Let's keep DLs, you know what I'm saying, or that, you know what I'm saying, low down, you know what I'm saying. We're gonna, you know what I'm saying, save or use that mentality for another day. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, y'all have a blessed one. All right, bye bye.